Welcome to Sports News. I'm Charles Eruka. Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi says he is focused on putting together a formidable team that will represent Nigeria at the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. After receiving the Nigeria Pitch Award for Coach of the Year, Keshi confirmed he is pleased with the players included in his 30-man provisional World Cup list. More reactions have trailed the appointment of Dutchman Louis van Gaal as manager of Manchester United. Chelsea manager Jose Mourinho says he is delighted that Van Gaal has joined the English Premier League. Mourinho worked as Van Gaal's number 2 when the Dutchman was manager at Barcelona. Former Manchester United captain Roy Keane says he hopes that the Dutchman is the right man for the manager's job. Athletics world governing body IAAF has questioned the significant assistance Tyson Gay provided to the American anti-doping authorities, who handed him a shorter one-year ban. The United States Anti-Doping Agency announced a backdated one-year ban on Gay earlier this month for testing positive for a banned anabolic steroid in 2013. The 31-year-old could have been suspended for 2 years for his first doping offense, but received a shorter punishment because of his substantial assistance in the investigation of his case. Oh, that's it on Sports News. Ijoma will be back with the rest of the news at 10 shortly.
Unveiling the new look of Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
All right, over now to the foreign scene. And even though Russia earlier promised to withdraw its troops from Ukraine's border, NATO and the US say there's no sign of a withdrawal from Russia's troops from areas bordering Ukraine. Here's Cynthia Are with more.
The Kremlin says units in Rostov, Belgorod and Bryansk region should return to their permanent bases. But Russia has made similar statements in the past, and the NATO chief said there was no evidence to show any withdrawal had been made so far. Then spying and hacking have dire consequences, and for 5 Chinese army officers, they will have to learn that the hard way now that the US has charged them with hijacking into private sector companies to gain a competitive advantage. This is the very first cyber espionage case of its kind, and US prosecutors say the officers stole trade secrets and internal documents from 6 US organizations. Also today, Colombia has been thrown into mourning after at least 32 people, almost all of whom were children aged 14 or under, were killed when a bus caught fire in the northern part of the country. 18 passengers and the driver reportedly managed to escape the blaze. And the people of South Sudan are still bearing the brunt of 4 months of violence, which was fueled by political tensions between the president of South Sudan and his deputy. The president has warned his country faces one of the worst famines ever unless the current crisis comes to an end. Finally, Saudi Arabia has closed its embassy in Libya and withdrawn staff after a weekend of clashes involving militia groups. This comes after the Libyan government insisted that it remains in control of the country despite those attacks and clashes. And those are the top stories on the foreign scene.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. Now, images of the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, headlined performances at the 2014 Billboard Music Awards over the weekend. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with the details on entertainment news.
Tonight, Kajol family act Ekundayo Ilori, popularly known as Kaba, has shot a music video for his new track, Igun, produced by the legendary Puffy T. Music video, which is yet to be released into public domain, was shot in South Africa with the visuals imagined by C.I. Jizzle.
We did it together. This dude takes random pictures and posters on Instagram.
Also, 2012 Project Fame winner Ayola has recruited a couple of other recording artists on his new Bring Back Our Girls track titled Freedom. The track features Vector, Praise, Sound Sultan, Zaina, and Mo Easy of Soul Music.
Freedom, all we asking for is freedom.
Top Nigerian actors, including Joke Silva, Taiwo Ajayi-Lisset, Iretiola Doyle, and Bimbo Akintola, took their acts to the open street as they enacted a play at the Mushi Market in Lagos. The play, titled Hair Word, explores the challenges of Nigerian women. Award-winning actor Osi Ukeje and Linda Ejiofor will play lead in the new television film Diary. It will also star Iretiola Doyle, Adelaoye, Harry Dogu, Chris Okagwe, and Ivie Okujai. It was a return from the dead for King of Pop Michael Jackson, as his hologram headlined the 2014 Billboard Awards following the release of his posthumous album, Escape. That wraps it up on entertainment tonight. The main news will be back in a jiffy.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. President Jonathan has met with service chiefs to review the security situation in the country's northeast. At the meeting, the president also briefed the service chiefs on agreements reached with African presidents to work together to curb the Boko Haram menace. The United Nations and ECOWAS have agreed to assist Nigeria fight insurgents in the northeast. ECOWAS parliamentarians agreed that allowing insurgents destabilize Nigeria will result in violating growth and development in West Africa. And heightening security concerns in Libya have prompted Saudi Arabia and other countries to close their embassies in Tripoli. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a good night.